Yes. Write the expansion expression 2x minus y raised to the fourth.
This time we need to go to the fourth row again.
We got to go to the fourth row again. So how many terms am I going to have?
5.
So I'm going to go ahead and draw my blanks for my terms. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
This time's going to be 2x.
Now, we can use Pascal's triangle, or we can use the NCR, and I'll talk more about that in just a minute. Well, actually, I'll go ahead and talk about the NCR, because we already know what the coefficients are going to be, don't we? Because we just did it raised to the fourth in the last problem. So we know it's 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. But let's talk about if I didn't want to have to write out Pascal's triangle, maybe I'm asking you for 2x minus y to the 50th. Okay? So using my NCR to help me find it. So what is my exponent? It's a 4. And so for this first blank, I'm looking for term number what? A sub 0. And then this one would be 4C, what? A sub 1, 4C2, 4C3, and 4C4. So I could use my calculator to find that 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Okay? So if you do 4C0, it's going to tell you 1. If you do 4C1, it's going to tell you 4. 4C2 is going to tell you 6.
If it was a bigger number.
4C3 is going to tell you 4. And 4C4 is going to tell you 1. You're right. And mine, I don't do NCR unless it's a big number. If I had 2x minus y to the 10th, then yes, I might go ahead and use it because I don't want to make 10 rows. Okay? But if it's a smaller one, Pascal's triangle is just as easy for me to sit down and write real quick than it is for me to sit there and type all that in my calculator. No, I don't memorize it. All right, so let's talk about our variables. So what's in the x place?
2x.
2x. And remember, whatever's in the x place starts what? With the exponent of n or 0?
0.
No, the first one starts with n.
Oh, yeah.
That x term starts with n. So you're going to have 2x to the 4, and then 2x to the, then 2x squared, and 2x to the first, and then this one is 2x to the 0, which we really don't have to put, do we? Then what's in my y position?
Just y.
No, it's not.
Negative y.
It's a negative y.
Oh, flip. I didn't even notice that. I'm going to rewrite it.
All right, so the first blank, we're going to put negative y to the 0. And then negative y to the 1, negative y to the 2, negative y to the 3, and negative y to the 4. Now, negative y to the 0, do we really need that?
No.
No, so I could have marked that out when I didn't even have to put it down, actually. I could have left it blank. All right, so let's start working out our pieces. We've got 1, which you don't have to use because we got it times something else. What is 2x, all of it raised to the 4th?
2x to the 4th.
No, that 2 gets the 4 as well, okay? So it's 2 to the 4th, x to the 4th, which is 16x to the 4th.
God, I am such an idiot.
We got a 4. What is 2x quantity cubed?
8.
8x cubed, right?
Yes.
And negative y to the first is negative y. I'm going to put negative 1y, just so I have my number I can see there, make sure I don't forget to multiply. So then plus, I got my 6. What is 2x quantity squared? 4 what? And then what is negative y squared?
Y.
Positive y squared, right? Remember, if it's raised to an even exponent, a negative becomes positive. If it's raised to an odd exponent, it stays negative. All right, plus we got 4. 2x to the first is 2x, and negative y cubed is negative y cubed. And then again, I got a 1, so I don't have to put it. So all I have is negative y to the 4th, which is y to the 4th. Then we just got to go through and multiply those numbers. So I got 16x to the fourth. Then I've got 4 times 8 times negative 1, which is negative 32. X to the third, and then y to the first. Then we got 6 times 4, which is positive 24. X to the, and y to the. And then I've got 4 times 2 times, oh, I forgot to put the 1 there, but it's a negative 1.
Negative 8x.
Negative 8x.
Minus.
Not,
Plus y.
not plus, but times. So negative 8x y cubed. And then we got our y to the fourth.
That was really hard.
Now notice, on this example, whoops, kind of cut off the top of my exponents a little bit there. On this example and the previous example, my signs alternated. But in both of them, that y value was a negative number, wasn't it? And the example 4, it was a negative 3. And example 5, it's a negative y. So that means our signs will alternate.
Yay. It's weird that it's times 2, then minus 8, then minus 16.